Assalamualaikum. We are students from Group 15. We are going to talk about FD. The introduction for FDI. The meaning of investment is spending money, time, and energy to gain further profits. According to Corporate Finance Institute, foreign direct investment (FDI) is an investment from a company in one country to another country for business purpose and profit. FDI is unique because it has a lasting interest that the investor holds security of another country. FDI is important because it helps in nations' economic growth since it brings with the much-needed capital, technology, and skills that can encourage development across multiple sectors.
Let's move on to FDI's prime types and implication upon Malaysia. First, greenfield investment is when a foreign company builds a factory from scratch. Tesla is a wonderful example as it had an office center and service center built in Selangor. Second is brownfield investment where a foreign investor buys out or simply works in cooperation with an already existing Malaysian company such as Genting Plantation and South Bluff. Thirdly, joint ventures. This would be a project undertaken by a local company working alongside a foreign company. A famous example is Proton working with Geely of China on new car models. The fourth type is vertical FDI. It includes the investment in an industry that carries out a particular stage of the production process. For example, Intel's factory found in Penang and Kulim are the manufacture of computer chips for export. Lastly is horizontal FDI, in which a foreign company starts operation in Malaysia that resemble the operations it undertakes in its home country. For examples, Starbucks and IKEA. Let's move on to some of the factors that draw FDI to Malaysia. Firstly, the country has a variety of natural resources, including oil, gas, and palm oil, thus bringing into various sectors such as engineering, agriculture, and energy. These natural resources provide a strong basis to those raw material-based industries. Apart from resources, Malaysia also has a good infrastructure to conduct smooth commercial transactions and efficient logistics. For example, roads, ports, and industrial parks. We can see the presence of special industrial parks such as the Bayan Lepas Free Industrial Zone. The Malaysian government has also been very pro-business. Incentives such as tax holidays, investment allowance, and so on have been used by MIDA in order to attract foreign investment. Together, these factors has formed the substratum of Malaysia.
Foreign direct investment, or FDI, is an important player in terms of not just the economy but income distribution in a country such as Malaysia. FDI occurs when MNCs, which is multinational companies, invest in Malaysia, which can lead to job creation, productivity gains, and international competitiveness. As a result, by March 2024, Malaysia had secured potential FDI worth 76.1 billion ringgit Malaysia from Intel, Microsoft, and Google in manufacturing and technology. Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, and Penang are the greatest benefactors with good infrastructure, high-quality workers, and strategic locations. But these concentrations also create challenges. For example, Penang lacks industrial space and Selangor forest protection limits expansion. Meanwhile, states like Sabah and Sarawak receive much less FDI, causing regional income gaps and slower growth. Improving openness and governance can help. For example, Selangor and Terengganu scored well in the 2024 Open Budget Index, showing how transparency builds investor trust. FDI drives Malaysia's growth. However, to cover all, we need more openness, quality governance, and balanced investment across all the states. With smart policies, Malaysia can make FDI serve not just a few but everyone.
One of the greatest examples of horizontal foreign direct investment (FDI) is McDonald's. When a business establishes the same kind of enterprise overseas as it does in its home country, this is known as horizontal foreign direct investment. McDonald's is a US-based firm that has opened fast food restaurants that are very similar to those in the US in a number of countries, including Malaysia. Since its 1982 arrival in Malaysian market, McDonald's has expanded its network of locations through the nation. Burger, fries, and soft drinks are among the similar foods served at these eateries. McDonald's, however, also adapt to local preference. It brought unique products like nasi lemak MCD and ayam goreng MCD to Malaysia. All of its foods is halal certified, which is important because Malaysia has a large Muslim population. Since McDonald's only introduced the same restaurant service to a new market without changing its industry or business style, its expansion is considered horizontal FDI. The company's uniforms, color, symbol, and customer service approach are all the same, making it recognizable to people worldwide. McDonald's support the local economy in Malaysia by hiring local workers and collaborating with local suppliers. The business has gained a lot of popularity, particularly with the families and young people. It also contributes to employee training and raising the standard of fast food service. All things considered, McDonald's shows how horizontal FDI enable a business to expand globally while retaining its initial organizational structure and brand identity. There have been both advantage and disadvantage to McDonald's horizontal FDI expansion in Malaysia. Positively, it improved service standard through employee training and produced thousands of job possibilities. Additionally, it encouraged the expansion of the fast food industry and boost local industry by collaborating with Malaysian suppliers for food ingredients. But there are also some negative outcomes. McDonald's is an aggressive competitor to local food enterprise, which can hurt their business and their image. Fast food has been linked with obesity and wrong eating habits, raising health problems as well. Furthermore, McDonald's makes money in Malaysia, but a portion of those earnings are transferred back to the United States, reducing the amount of money that stays in the community.
Next, we move on to the causes of the crisis of FDI. Political tensions and worldwide boycotts are the main causes of the McDonald's conflict as a case of horizontal FDI. Due to its claimed connection with specific worldwide views on politics, McDonald's experienced opposition in different countries, resulting in a decrease in revenue and temporary closures. Because of its worries of the company was clearly targeted during foreign conflicts that had an impact on its operation in several of markets. First, earlier political controversy or incidents due to its purported banking of Western political goals, particularly American foreign policy. McDonald's has come under controversy in a variety of states. McDonald's became an image of America's strength throughout regions which were uncomfortable or were at war with the United States, including area of the Middle East or Russia. This accurate for first demonstration against American business. Second, store having to shut down or be damaged. Third, increased demands for activity organization or local government. In other instances, due to the conflict among Russia and Greece, McDonald's stopped operation in Russia in 2022 and ended up selling all of its restaurants abroad. After political and public pressure to break ties with Russia, this decision was taken. Lastly, online movement and international boycotts. Online movement and international boycotts Israel-Gaza conflict 2024. As its Israel franchisee offered a free lunch to Israel soldiers during the war in Gaza, McDonald's got a lot of negative.
To ensure more investors, many significant steps have been undertaken by the Malaysian government. They initially fortified investment policy and simplified entry for foreign companies to gain a position in Malaysia. MIDA, Malaysian Investment Development Authority, which launched an online portal titled Invest Malaysia. It grants access to apply for license, status checking, and assistance at one place. Approvals that previously took weeks are now done in a minimum of 2 working days, especially for industry that are strategic in nature like electronics and green technology. All this helped Malaysia record 163 billion of FDI in 2022, something the reforms are paying dividends. Second, Malaysia has competitive tax incentives. Companies may gain from the investment tax allowance, which grants up 100% capital allowance expense. An example would be Tesla being accorded favorable tax rebates for the setting up of its regional headquarters and charging points in Malaysia. There are green tax incentives available in Malaysia to encourage green technology and clean energy. So, was everything a success? Yes, and we can observe that from the numbers. From 2023 to 2024, international titans like Intel, Tesla, and AWS made enormous investment proposals in Malaysia. These investors link Malaysia's stable infrastructure, tax incentives, digital readiness, and convenience of entry into the world markets as important reasons to invest in this Malaysia.
The last part is conclusion. Foreign direct investment help in Malaysia's economic growth, job creation, and competitiveness in global. Investment of various types like Tesla's greenfield ventures and McDonald's horizontal FDI bring capital, technology, opportunities, and many more. Firm infrastructure, favorable policies, and digital facilities continue to attract the global. However, challenges like global controversies and the imbalance of regional persist. With smart planning and good strategies, Malaysia can ensure FDI keep giving benefit and sustainable growth and development across all states.